quiet. Whilst we listen...
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now. Oh, yeah.
Look, there's money on it!
Hello.
I didn't realize it was 9:30. You're like, hi, bye. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, it's 9:30. Because when you wake up at like 3 in the afternoon, like the day goes really fast.
I didn't. I was up at 9:30 listing postcards.
It's fine because I deserve a break today, okay? But I did work after that, so here we are.
There you are.
Here we are.
What a great day it's been.
Well, we did sell a bunch of stuff.
Oh, no. It's been a fine day. Except it rained here finally, which sucks.
Yeah. I gotta clean my glasses.
Our lawn was on the road to dying off completely, and then it rained.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
The front's still super brown. Like
it needs to stay that way.
Yeah, it's real brown. Super brown.
Oh, but yeah, welcome everybody. It's Sunday.
Welcome.
We're live. We're going to talk about reselling for 5 to 10 minutes, and then whatever else comes up.
Food.
Is this the way it goes? I mean, what are you going to do? Bill was here early, 8:45. Way to go, buddy.
Way to go.
Shauna's here. What's happening? Doza's here. What's happening?
Hello.
Ed, hi. What's up, all? Got to find my charger for this iPad. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If you don't have 2 hours of battery left, you're not going to see the whole show. That's for sure. Jackass Retro is lurking and being productive. There you go. Cool.
Nice.
Shorty Resell says hi, all. Hello.
Hello.
Hmm.
Hello.
Seriously.
Yeah. The Daily Cabbage was here. You should go buy a Cabbage Patch from her. She has the best cabbies.
Hi, Kirsten.
They're clean and fresh.
Bearded PokeTuber's here. What's happening? Junk Monkey. Ping's here. Hello, hello. 9:30. All living the luxury life. I guess.
But now, I usually get up before that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be getting up at 6:45.
I normally get up between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, and then we go to bed late though. We don't go to bed till 3 in the morning.
We do. Yeah,
I mean, well, I take that back. I get into bed about 1:30, and then I typically don't fall asleep till about like 3:30.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah, we do go to bed late. Like the earliest I go to bed is like 1:30 to 2.
Yeah, we've been known to work till like 10 or 11 at night. So
yeah, we usually do work till 10 or 11 during the week. So
accurate. So,
yeah.
Let's see. I'm on my 3rd tornado warning of the evening. Oh,
yikes!
Be careful.
Where do you live again? I forget. I mean, you don't have to tell me your street or anything. You can just tell me the state.
That's right. I can't remember the last time I slept past 7. Huh? Yeah. Just got to make the most use out of the hours you're awake. Doesn't matter. Right. I get in this debate all the time with people, especially people that have work like full-time jobs. They're always like, how could you be productive after 7 o'clock? Or, why don't you get up in the morning? It's like, does it really matter?
Well, you know what I saw this like reel or something that was like, how everyone wants to normalize things. They're like, can we normalize working from like 8 p.m. until midnight instead of working from like 7 a.m. to like 2 or whatever? Like,
depending on the business you're in, it's going to require you. If you're doing business with other businesses, then it's going to require you to be working during the time that everybody else is working. Or if you sell a product to the general public, where it's
Correct.
typically something that people buy after 5 o'clock, you're going to have to be open late and stuff. You can't have a bar open at 7 in the morning and close at noon. That's not going to work.
No.
So, but with this business, I mean, with the exception of yard sales and auctions and things of that nature, why? What's the point? Like, is listing things at 6:30 in the morning better than listing things at 9:30?
Some people are early birds. When I get up early, I'll tell you what.
Oh, I'm not singling you out, jackass. You just happen to be the first comment. Junk Monkey also did. What did you do with the first 4 hours? See, exactly. So I'm not singling anybody out. I'm just saying, why? What's the point? What's the difference?
But
if you're up at 6 a.m. and you're listing at 6 in the morning, and you stay listing till about 5 or 6 at night, and I wake up at 9:30 and I list till 8 o'clock at night, does it change anything?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
But I feel like sometimes for people's mental well-being, for me, I love getting up at 6:45.
Yeah, my mental well-being tells me
by
I need to wake up at
11, I'm like, wow, there's still so much time left in the day. I've already gotten so much accomplished.
Yeah. My mental well-being tells me I have to get up around 9:30. Well, I finally had rain last night, and it could drop to 37 overnight. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wish it was that cold here. I hate the summer.
How about a vintage meat slicer?
Nice.
Are you going to be like Kramer?
Is it a good resell? Is it a good reseller? Does it sell well?
Shorty's gonna be slicing up some cold cuts for everybody. There you go. Let's see. Everybody saying hi. Hello. Terry's here. What's happening?
Hello
there.
It looks weird. Looks like a weird orange sky outside. Hope we don't get a tornado warning. Yeah, that one can do it. What's up, Susan? Winks here.
Hey.
Hello. East Tennessee.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're getting we got the remnants of that, but it wasn't. It broke up before it got to us like usual. So.
I thought it was going to rain much more.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I often work until about 30 minutes before I'm asleep. Yeah. I'm usually working 30 to 60 minutes after I wake or whenever the caffeine and the Adderall take hold. See, there you go. So, Cameron's here, going to be lursting. What's up, Cameron?
Hello, Cameron.
'Tis the season for tornadoes. We get them here, too, but they also break up because we're so hilly. So, we don't typically get anything major.
Yeah, I think the last, real one we had was, it wasn't in, 1998 or 1999
Something like that. Yeah, and it only took out, a house and a half because once it gets on the ground here, it just breaks up because we're so hilly. But... I often lay in bed 1 to 2 hours. Yeah, same. I do the same thing. I read typically, and that's really the only way I can fall asleep. So
I play slot machines.
Yeah. I also take naps. Well done, sir. Well done. And it just got into Posh promoted listing, and guess what? It's a pay-per-click promotion. Oh, great.
Oh.
So people are gonna have to pay to promote there. Is your cell phone right next to your microphone?
Yeah.
Why don't you move it?
Why? What's the matter?
It's feeding back through your microphone.
How?
Microphones can pick it up when they're that close.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, don't you remember back in the 90s whenever you had a cell phone, or in 2000s, whenever you had a cell phone near speakers and you hear...
Adam, the first time I got a cell phone, I was 22, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's up, Jimmy?
I was I didn't have a cell phone in high school like all y'all cool kids.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy, I'm wearing your shirt. Well, the shirt that you made.
That's right. I took 2 naps today, one for 20 minutes and one for an hour. Well done. I like it. If and when I sell full-time, I ain't starting my workday until 10. See? Definitely. See? There's plenty of people out there that do.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Up at 6 a.m., not listing, coffee on the back patio for an hour before moving. I'm similar, but we don't have a back patio.
We have a front porch. You can sit out there.
Yeah, bugs. But
bugs.
Yeah, no. I think if I had a back patio, I would sit on the back patio.
But there's bugs there. Would be bugs there too.
Yeah, but I didn't. I'd have a roof over it or something and a television out there, and I'd put up with the bugs. But yeah. I do a similar thing, though. What Sarah calls my wall staring, when I just sit on the couch and look at Instagram or social media and drink coffee until I'm ready to get up and moving.
He likes to stare at the wall.
Yeah, that's right.
He just likes sitting there like this.
Yeah. Tommy says, I go to sleep between I go to sleep between 6 and 8 a.m. Doesn't change my daily payout. That's all that matters when self-employed. Exactly. You go to sleep. Did you mean to say that? You go to sleep between 6 and 8 a.m.?
Maybe he sleeps from like 6 to 2 or something.
I'm just making sure it's not a typo.
He probably sleeps from like 6 to 12.
You stay up all night listing? That's interesting. I mean, for my second night nap, I couldn't fall asleep, so I gave up after 30 minutes. I'm just yanking your chain. I work past midnight every night and get up at 7 or so, but I don't do anything till 8:30 or so. Soul comps are good on vintage meat slicers. Okay.
Nice. I'd be terrified of a vintage meat slicer.
Yeah.
I could just see it slicing off my finger.
You definitely should test it first before making a video of it. I agree. I mean, the video would be funny if it didn't work, but if it's dangerous, that could be a problem filming while something's dangerous. I'm up early and work late. Yeah, typical. I do like taking a nap during the hardest part of the day. Yeah, same. I do enjoy a good nap. I'm trying to get into a routine of photos in the afternoon and list at night. That's a good idea. Yeah,
that is a good idea. I should do that.
Yeah, I've been trying to convert you to, because you could do that if you saved it all on a folder on a laptop.
No, thank you.
I could get you a little desk like mine.
I can also save the pictures on my phone and list it from my phone on the couch.
You could, but
I've done that before.
It would get confusing, and you'd fill your phone
It doesn't.
quickly.
It doesn't get confusing to me.
Okay.
I'm a smart person. I can
What's
handle
up, Yagoff? Don't worry, buddy. Yes, I work overnight when the kids are asleep. Oh, okay. That's cool. I mean, hey, I'm not. I couldn't do it only because it wouldn't work for me. But hey, if it works for you, great. We can cut the fat out of that talk right now. That's a good one.
Funny.
I'm just listing whenever I feel like it. Yeah, there you go. I draft at night and list in the morning while eating my slice of coffee. Love it. I'd love to see this coffee. I
stopped doing the drafts because remember, guys, I used to be all about the drafts. Well, when eBay deleted all my effing drafts, like 100 drafts, I was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
If you listed from a computer, you could schedule them.
Well, does that stop eBay from deleting them?
They're not drafts. They're already listed. You just turn on the schedule. There's a scheduling feature. You can schedule schedule listings, and what it does is it lists them.
Don't you have to pay 10 cents per?
I don't think so. No.
I think you do.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Usually start 10-ish p.m. until 6 and 8 in the morning. But being honest, maybe 50% of that actually working. I enjoy breaks. There you go. Mark, what are you doing? Aren't you? You're on vacation.
Mark's on vacation.
Mark's living the good life. Well, hello, Mark. How's Florida? I quit, so I don't work at all. Sorry, Mark's out reselling. Mark's next postcard video is going to be him going like this. I'm done in big letters.
That's like
eBay's crap. Scheduling a draft costs a fee. Really?
Yeah. 10 cents.
Well, we got two conflicting. Scheduling listings is free now. They took that away for schedule. It is now free.
Now it's free. Okay.
Nope, Sarah, it's free with a store subscription.
Okay. There you go. I'm still not doing it.
eBay eliminated the dime. Yeah, everyone says. Everyone else passed out. We have Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, welcome. Enjoy. They made it easy. They made it free to schedule. So there you go. I quit. See, jackass.
That's not the problem.
Next ship show, instead of it being a bunch of fireballs everywhere, it's just going to be Jackass going like this with a fireball coming and says, I quit. He's gonna clean out his.
What's up with the fireball? What's fireball?
Yeah, I was always curious about that too. What's up with the fireball?
I just wondered. I saw it there the other day.
Yeah, eBay is hard and things happen. I'm done. That's right. That's essentially what every video about that is. I'm on vacation and we have a bunch scheduled every day. Yeah, it works great. When I was on time away, I didn't have to remember to drop drafts live.
That's smart.
Yeah, next time we go away, I'm gonna do it.
I don't know, because remember, it deleted all those drafts of mine, so ever since then...
It doesn't sit in drafts. It goes away like a listed item. It's not in drafts anymore. It's gone.
It's still there, though. It's still somewhere.
Yeah, but it's not
underneath
the drafts anymore.
I don't trust it. I did all that work for no reason. You know, it really upset me. It broke my heart, and I'll never get over it.
Okay. I think you're just coming up with excuses not to use a laptop. One day.
I could go in.
You know what you could do?
I bulk list. I do a bunch of drafts on my phone, then I go in and I bulk list from the computer. If I don't want to do it, why do you have to force me?
We've been down there. We've talked about this already. I make suggestions to you that you put up a big fight to, and then
I take pictures of this.
You stiff on me on things all the time, and then something happens where you're forced to do it, and then all of a sudden you adapt it, and you're like, "Wow, this is easier." And then I go,
"No,
seriously."
And
then you laugh about it because it's funny.
Can you listen to what I'm saying? If I'm taking pictures of the Cabbage Patch doll as I'm doing the listing, okay. I'm doing it from my phone, and then I'm listing it. I'm not going to freaking take pictures on my phone, upload them to a computer, lose them in some folder. I don't know where the hell they are. Try to freaking find them, get all pissed off, and then not be able to list it. Just let me live my life, okay? I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just sitting here at my table. Just leave me alone.
Oh, boy. Yes, I agree, Sarah. If I spend the time in draft, it's getting listed and sold. Never understood drafts. There you go.
No, I did do drafts before because I was like, oh, if I do 40 drafts today, then tomorrow I just will list 20 drafts. I won't do any other listing. You know, I had a bank build up in case I got sick or vacation or whatever, but then they deleted a bunch of them, so forget it. I just list them now. I don't even care.
Yep. Well, whatever. Here's the explanation. I did a thumbnail with a Hadouken and then just ran with it. That's from Street Fighter with the...
Oh, I didn't know what that is.
There you go. The great Hadouken saga is going to come to an end soon. And then what the hell is a Hadouken? Anybody watching the World Series of Poker, the Hadouken became very prominent this year. Total coincidence, or me just being a trendsetter, I usually am. I can see that. You are a trendsetter. I'm going to probably put a Hadouken in my next thumbnail. Yes, prenup. Thank you. Only 15 minutes in. This is going to be a good show. I agree. I only list on my phone.
Yeah, that's right.
My drafts are rarely fully fleshed out. I make them, and as I take pictures and then finish them later. True drafts don't last forever, but I like keeping some on hand in case I feel like crap or
yes. Anything. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Just,
no, I don't really do it anymore. I don't know.
It's a new red arrow. That's right. The red arrow. Everybody went after, and then the red arrow became the green arrow, and then not a lot of people use the arrow anymore. The OG of the arrow still uses it. John.
What?
John was the OG of the red arrow on the thumbnail. Like, can't believe how much they were asking for this, and it's pointing to like the general area of where the thing is. Yeah.
I didn't even know what you're talking about, to be honest with you.
I've been guilty of stealing the red arrow from John as well, but yeah. The Hadouken might be the next red arrow. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. It's select, start. You forgot the select.
What is that for?
That's Contra. That's unlimited lives. That's the unlimited live cheat code on Contra.
Oh, the Nintendo game?
Oh, yeah. Yep. The best red arrow ever. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll never forget that as long as I live.
I'll never forget that.
Never. Because I spent so much time as a kid memorizing that stupid cheat code. That
I just played Mario.
Yeah, you did like the Mario.
Mario and Goonies. And you know what game somebody put on Instagram the other day? And I freaking loved this game. And I don't know. We have to see if we can get it on whatever we have that Nintendo membership, don't we?
Yes.
Mickey Mousecapade. Is that game on there?
I doubt it. Because it's probably a franchise from Disney. Most of the games that are on Switch.
Well, I love that game. And I was trying to think of what game it was the other day. And someone posted on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, Mickey Mousecapades. I love this game.
I don't remember that game.
Oh, yeah.
There was a bunch of them that were made into movies that actually turned out to be good. There was a bunch of them that were really awful, too. Friday the 13th and E.T. were terrible.
I remember the Friday the 13th.
And Jaws. Jaws was ridiculously stupid. But, like, Dick Tracy was a really good Nintendo game.
I remember that one.
That was really good. Goonies was a good Nintendo game. What was the other one that was...
I like Jeopardy.
Karate Kid was good. Yeah, there was a bunch of them. DuckTales. Remember DuckTales? That was a good game where Scrooge McDuck had his little stick that he used as a golf.
I do remember that, but I only played it a couple times.
Good game. It's the Konami code. It's the Konami code that actually worked in almost all NES. Oh, really? No select needed. There was no select needed? I always hit select. That also, the combination to Tracy's toy chest, man. I could see being on our OnlyFans. I just played games for fun, didn't bother with cheat codes. Should have because I was terrible. Gotta support the small business. That's right, you do. I miss Pitfall and Asteroids. Pitfall was a good game. That was on Atari, though.
What one was Pitfall?
That was the one with the guy, and then they had the strings that you had to catch onto and swing over the... It was complicated. Yeah. I remember the Mickey game. I think it was on Sega Genesis. It might have been. Was it on Genesis? What's it called?
I think it might have been on... it's called Mickey Mouse Capade. Someone wants to offer us $25 for one of those photo albums. Do we want to take it? We're asking 38 or $37.50.
That's up to you.
Well, I say we should take
Capades.
it.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I hate those stupid things.
Yeah, it's an NES game. It might have also been on Sega Genesis, but it is an NES game. Was it like Mickey and like little houses and stuff? And
I would have to see it.
And
now I'm debating whether or not if I should counter with 30 or just take it. I'm just taking it. These things are taking up space and I hate them.
Is it this one?
Yes, I believe so. Yep, that's definitely it. That's 100% it.
That's it?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's definitely it.
Well, you could buy it on eBay.
I don't want to buy it. I just want to play it on the television.
What? Oh, it's okay.
Oh, it's graded.
It's graded. Okay. I was like, what are you, out of your mind?
That's
I like how the first picture's blank though. That's good.
that happens to some people's listings. That's like a glitch.
Oh, is it? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like definitely
it's sealed. Wow. I don't think he's still gonna get $1,200 for it, but yeah, that's crazy. Let's see what else we got here. The Moon Level is the best 8-bit song. Is that on Mickey Mouse Capades?
I don't know. I never got like real far on it. I don't think.
I spent a lot of time on Pitfall when I was 8. Pitfall was a good game too. Whoa, what happened? Ooh, wrong button. River Raid.
What is happening?
Hello.
Wow. Guys, look at all my Cabbage Patches. They need homes.
Here, look at them. There they are. That's awful.
Buy them.
Who does a live like this?
Buy them.
Hi guys. Hello. There was a lot of them. Yeah, the original Zelda game was good. Oh, I loved it. Loved it. The original. I'm gonna be buying the new one. At some point.
You said you were gonna.
Yeah, I have to. The last one on Switch was so awesome. I spent a lot of time on it, and it was great. Nope, it was on NES. See, there you go. Now everything is playing eBay algorithm. Everyone is playing EBS with this. I'm thinking of Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. Yeah.
Oh, I never played that one.
Cheat codes included. I sold that game sealed in a box last year. Did you really? Did you sell it for $1,299? I played the hell out of Galaga. That game was the bomb. I was the bomb at. Plus satisfaction of shooting them ducks in Duck Hunt. And the laughing dog pissed me off when I was younger. Did anybody ever stand back from the television on Duck Hunt?
Oh no! I put the gun right up to the screen.
Yeah, that's the only way to play it.
I touched the screen with it.
Yeah. You were like,
oh, absolutely, yeah.
You were like, got him. I got to level 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that blank square in the Terra Peak often. Oh, really? DuckTales Moon Level. Oh, DuckTales Moon. Yes. Now I know what you're talking about. I didn't know what you're talking about. Okay, you're too young for me. I can't talk video games. Okay, sorry. What's up, Sal? How's it going?
Hello.
I've been playing the new Zelda game since it came out. It's awesome. I've heard my brother, my sister-in-law, and my brother have been all.
I don't understand Zelda.
What's
There's like
on your
no
screen?
action. It's just like a little like thing that like moves around the screen. Like it
What?
seems like it's more like you're solving like a map.
Wrong.
What is it? Where's the action?
In which one?
I don't know.
Well,
Every
well,
time you're playing it, I see a little guy going around on a map.
yeah. Well, you got to go around on the map, but there's enemies that attack you.
Oh, I guess I just got
you have
too
a
bored
sword
to
and a
wait.
shield, and you stab.
Yeah, I saw that, but I never saw it actually like being used. I guess.
It's like 70% of the game. But all right. Can't talk video games either.
I just saw it and I was like, "This looks boring AF."
Oh no, it's one of the best games ever made.
Oh, I love Pac-Man.
The original Pac-Man and the pinball machines. Yeah, love them. Mine was touching the screen for sure. Yeah. Little Nemo, the Dream Master is an awesome game if you can ever find it. It's weird, but I love the game. I don't remember that game. I was really good at Galaga too. There you go. I've been playing Diablo. Is that a 4? Is that 4? Roman numeral 4? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This week. It's good. It's a way of life, Sarah. It's our childhood. It's true. It's true. I'm old enough to have played Pong, tanks, and airplanes, not to mention Scorched Earth from a 3.5 floppy disk, all the way when they were new. I also remember playing games off floppy disks. I'm old enough to remember that. I'm old enough to... what was the 5 1/4? Was the big one?
That was the big one that actually was floppy.
Yeah.
The
And
other
then
one
there
they
was the
still
little
called a
guy.
floppy, even though it wasn't floppy.
It was kind of floppy.
How? It was hard.
The inside, if you took the inside out, that was floppy.
But the outside wasn't.
No, it was plastic. I remember those.
Floppy.
Do you remember they was playing the Oregon Trail in school with those double disc drives, and then you had to
Yes.
swap out? And
Yes.
then when you put that disc in there, it was like, and you're like,
Is it just me, or were the old computers hooked up to TVs? Right.
in our school they were, but the
Same.
Apple IIs did come with a monitor. You could buy a monitor, but I feel like our school was our computer lab was mostly donated by people.
Mine was a Catholic school.
Yeah, so you had the similar thing where more than likely those computers were bought by donors, and they cheaped out on the monitors because the monitors were expensive, and everyone was like, "You just use TVs," so they hooked them up to TVs.
Yeah, ours were all TVs.
Yeah, ours were they were the TVs with the knob, like the they weren't they didn't have a remote. They were the ones that you pulled the button out.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were hooked up. Yeah, and then we had a couple black and whites. Did you have a couple black and white?
We did. Did you guys have the competition like with your classmates on who would beat the Oregon Trail first?
So no, well, no.
we had teams. Like we had teams
maybe
of
I wasn't
4.
invited into that competition because I always died of dysentery or drowned. So, but no. So we had competitions. Everybody ran to the computer lab because the way our computer lab was set up, it was a square building, and there was a long desk all the way around the perimeter.
Yeah, that's
when
like how ours was.
you walked in the door, and if you made an immediate left, there were 2 brand new Apple computers.
That's funny. Was it like this at every? Was that in your Catholic school?
This was in California, so
in Catholic school.
Yeah. And
Why were that's how ours was? Like the brand new ones were right there too. Was this?
They
like
were
every
able to
Catholic
play
school?
Oregon Trail, but it was on the little floppy disk, and it had it was an all-in-one unit, so it had a monitor built into it.
Yeah, we had
one.
one.
They were the fastest, so everybody tried to get those.
Ours was like that too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So, Little Nemo is actually based on a New York Times comic strip. I've never seen this game. The only floppy disk I remember was playing Oregon Trail. Yes, there you go. D4 is a fantastic game. Playing that right now. There you go. I've never played it. You've died of dysentery. Yes. Yesterday was our 45th wedding anniversary to the same guy. That's awesome. To the same guy. That's the key. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, congrats.
You get the horns. That's all I got.
That's
I got
great
that. I got that,
congratulations.
or I don't have anything. I don't have anything else that's positive. All these are. Yeah. I guess I could do. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. I worked with people that almost lost their job from staying up all night playing video games late for work. Yeah, those happen. Must have been the 5 1/4 then, and it wasn't the hard plastic. Yeah, the big ones were 5 1/4, and then the little ones were 3 and 3.5. Adam, if you took out your insides, you'd be floppy too. It's good. I am kind of floppy already. They don't call me Floppy Adam or anything. So, what's up, JD? How's it going?
Wow.
I think I still have the disc somewhere. Saw it while going through my stuff, at least in the last 10 years or so. It's pretty awesome. They're worth some money. I remember when floppy disks were created, and before that, you had to learn to type commands to make a computer do anything. Yeah. Well, when MS-DOS became the big thing before Windows, you had to learn commands. That was the only way to really run a computer. That was a big pain in the ass, too. I have hundreds of sealed 3.5 shareware games and software. They're like a memory book for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. A Leisure Suit Larry on a compact Passari. Leisure Suit Larry was awesome.
Who's Leisure Suit Larry? I had a compact Presario. Oh
no, I don't think they sold it on that because it was kind of an adult game.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Leisure Suit Larry was kind of a creepo.
What did it do?
You had to go around and like hit on women and then complete like little mysteries things and stuff.
Really?
And, yeah, it was weird. Look it up. It's funny. It was a fun game to play.
Larry?
My mom let me play it until she saw it one day and she was like, "You're not playing this game anymore." Yeah.
Really?
RJ's here, says my living room looks like an I Spy picture. I need to list. Yeah, that's right.
I guess there's like a newer one that came out in 2009.
Yeah, there was.
Leisure Shoot Larry.
Leisure.
And it's called Wet Dreams Don't Dry.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And there's something in the background that looks like something.
Looks like something. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
I never heard of this before.
It was a weird game. It's fun though.
I never saw this in my life.
I was a specialist on a Motorola 25 megahertz processor. 25 megahertz. Leisure Shoot Larry games. Yeah, they are worth big money. They are.
Really?
The original.
I've
Well,
never
they didn't
heard
sell
of this.
a lot of them because it was kind of an underground thing at first, and then when it came a little more mainstream, they sold a bunch of them. But it still was never super popular.
I literally have never heard of this in my life.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious. It was fun to play. It was weird. I think there was computer boobies in it too, if I remember correctly.
There definitely was.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's
very
probably why,
strange.
That's probably why young teenage boys like that game so much.
Look if they paid for their photo album.
What part of Pittsburgh are you guys from? I'm in the North Hills. We're in
the West Hills.
Yeah, West Hills near the airport.
Yeah.
I'm from the North Hills though.
I'm from the South Hills.
Yeah. There are a bunch of them worth 500 or more even open. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sarah needs to view incognito mode.
That doesn't work. Incognito mode is like fake.
On what?
On your phone. On iPhones.
Oh. What
you
is
don't know about it?
No.
It's like it doesn't track you or whatever.
Oh.
You never know. You don't know about this?
No. I don't really care.
I use incognito mode, but I feel like it's fake.
I don't really care.
You should care.
Yeah. Okay. I'm from California originally, but I grew up in the North Hills.
No, you're from Texas originally. You don't even know where you're from.
True. I'm actually from Texas. I was born in Texas. But yeah, grew up in the North Hills. Spent my formidable years in the North Hills.
Formidable.
Teenage 20s, that thing.
That thing.
Well, I mean, that's when you make your friends. That's when that's when all the major stuff happens.
No, I made my friends when I was 42.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I only talked to like one person from high school.
Oh yeah, no, I don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I talked to more people.
No, that's serious.
I talk to more people every day that I met via like doing reselling than I talk to, that I in high school or anything.
It's a good point, Mark. Good point. It's a very good point. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Was a good disc game. That was a good disc game.
I like that game.
Remember the original CD-ROM games? Those were funny too.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever like you would do something and like the character would be like walking and they'd be like, and then you'd hear the disc.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then they would continue walking, and you're like, "Oh God!" Like, wow, it's so fast. It only took like 2 minutes.
I know, right?
Now, like we could literally download that game in 20 seconds and play it. All my exes live in Texas. I saw you two on PTL.
What? We were never on PTL.
What's PTL?
Pittsburgh Today Live or whatever. It's like a TV show.
If they do, if you were on PTL, they owe us money.
We were not on PTL. My mom watches that show religiously.
RJ, were we on PTL?
No, I doubt it. There's no way that we were on PTL. He must be joking because my mom watches that show.
What were you on? We were on. We
Nothing?
haven't been on anything on TV. We were on Commonwealth Picker. That might be where you saw us from.
Yeah, we were never on a TV show.
But if we were on PTL, I need to have a conversation with WPX. Is it WPX?
My mom would know if we were on because she watches it.
Yeah.
It's KDKA.
He's saying yes.
No,
day?
He's asking. He's saying yes. That's what PTL is. I think because we were never on.
It was TMZ rumors of your Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. TMZ. They were like,
yeah, we weren't on. We've never been on a TV.
The
show.
reseller YouTube craze.
Yeah, we've never been on
Commonwealth Picker. Yes, that's where we saw. That's where you saw us.
Yes,
the Commonwealth. Yes, I was gonna say PTL. They're gonna owe us some money because they're using.
I think we would know if we were. I think we would know if we were being interviewed.
Yeah, the subscriber count probably would have changed a little. So, what's up, Paul?
Know.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, Commonwealth Picker. That's we were on. Sarah was on by herself talking about cabbies, and then I was on with her.
Yeah,
and we were talking about
was
full-time reselling, and why
we
you
just sold some more stupid ink tags.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you got them all paired up in here, though.
I
too,
did.
right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Anybody order the new Bubble Boy tape? No. We got this.
We have Japanese tape.
Yeah, it's like Japanese tape.
It works fine, really.
We ordered it on Amazon. It's quite good, and it was only $7 for 12 rolls. So
I like it.
Yeah, it's working. So no, we haven't ordered the. We haven't ordered that. No. Let's see. They were on the news when the mailman picked up their trash instead of the packages. That's the most exciting thing to happen in Pittsburgh. That's probably true.
I remember when that happened. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah. Wasn't PTL the organization of Jim and Tammy Faye? I don't know. Dave just mentioned that you helped him with his chickens.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. He had Xavier Roberts chickens.
Yeah. I did not win the shed flip, so I ordered 36 rolls. Nice. Tommy is in every chat. That is true. What's up, Nicole? How are you? Hello. Tommy's everywhere.
Hi.
He's a multi-chat individual. But no, we didn't order any tape. We ordered that like a week before the tape came out and didn't order it yet. I'm curious to know what everybody thinks of it, and I'm waiting for someone to unroll one. So that'll probably happen immediately. See how long it is.
Immediately. What's happening over here? Mickey, what are you doing?
He's probably trying to eat out of a litter box.
Do you need some love? Do you want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people? Come here. Come up. Come here. Come here. Come up. Come here. Come up. Come here. Mickey.
This seems to be working well.
Up. Fine, forget it.
Good night, Mark. Have a tough day tomorrow, I'm sure.
Good
night. It's going to be a very hard day for you tomorrow. You just take it easy, buddy. Don't do too much. You have to wait for the scandals to unfold before putting your name behind any brand nowadays. It's true. It's very true. Oh, it's very, very, very true. No, that reminds me. I have to email somebody. The dog has learned bad habits from the cats. Yes. He started. I think the cats are actually learning bad habits from him because our chunker, he loves. He
Our
has to go.
chunker. Where is he at anyway? I hope he
He
can
has
get
to go.
outside. I haven't seen
He has
him.
to go outside anytime Mickey goes outside because he's.
I haven't seen him. Hope he's not outside.
He just sits in the grass and eats grass. That's all he does. And then he comes back in. So.
Yeah.
Sarah's face when the dog wouldn't listen.
Well, I think he knows he's not supposed to jump up on the table.
He's not
but I'm
supposed
like,
to
come on.
jump up on people, period.
Mickey!
So that's why he doesn't do it.
Mickey,
He already ran
when did
away.
you guys just see him? Come here. Come here, baby boy.
They can see it. They can see him just tracking by here.
Come here. Come up. Come up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh. Hit the wrong button. Hold on.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the public. Say hello. He's like, I don't want to, Mom. I don't want to. I don't like this. This is not fun
He's
for
like,
me.
I'm really upset about this.
He just doesn't want to. He does not want to. Now he's drinking water.
You've upset him.
Okay.
You've upset him. Oh, yeah.
I know, right?
precious.
He's so precious. He's so
a
precious.
he's a big baby.
He is. He is.
The people that walk by with their puffy dogs all the time.
Yeah.
They were like, your dog is so precious. And I'm like, he's a big baby. And they're like, well, he's a puppy. I'm like, he's 6.
He's actually 8.
He's 8. Whatever. She's like, oh, well, he's precious. I'm like, he is.
He definitely is precious.
He's the CEO of the eBay warehouse. He is. That's right. It is his warehouse.
It is.
Mickey is too cute. He is. He's precious. Are the prices for bubble wrap going to go up now that they've been caught scamming? American Bubble Boy are the only ones I will buy from now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you would think they'd have to, right? Because they're not
Maybe.
long enough. I don't know. We don't buy a lot of bubble wrap to begin with.
Yeah, we really don't.
The only, but if we did, I guess, yeah, the only one we'd buy from is probably American Bubble Boy at this point. But we don't buy a lot of bubble wrap because we sell a lot of paper and we don't sell a lot of fragile things. The cabbies typically go in a box with just regular paper that we get from Amazon. It's just this.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we need to order more of that.
Yeah, you better get on it.
Seriously?
I've been ordering all the shipping supplies.
Okay. I'll order. Yeah.
It's your turn now.
Okay. But, yeah, so we don't use a lot of bubble wrap to begin with. So I think we've had this roll for, I don't know, months.
Oh, yeah. That one we've had
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah. And one of you guys comes by every now and again and gives us bubble wrap too. So
Yes. Yes.
we don't actually do that. Sam's Club. That's what I heard. Everyone says Sam's Club. So way to go. So Shorty, the Scotch is the best bubble wrap there is. There you go. She sounded pretty serious. The guy who made the video should be getting a nice percentage. Yeah, I don't think he's getting much of anything.
You never know.
Popeye has included enough bubble wrap with my postcard orders that I'm set for 2 or 3 years. American Bubble Boy went up again for me by $2. I ended up getting some recycled wrap from them and had more square footage for $5 less, but small bubbles. Yeah. Somebody did a test on that. Or I was watching an old Mythbusters episode, and they did a test on they did bubble wrap test, and they had to figure out which of the 3 was the best. Oh, I remember it was. There was a viral video of some guy jumping off a roof with just wrapped in bubble wrap, and he was fine when he landed. No, it turned out to be CG, but either way, they had to figure out which one, and the best one was actually the small bubble. Actually held up the best, oddly enough. That's something. But you'd have to use more of it, but it still
Shocking.
Well, I think it's because it's harder to pop these bubbles.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's probably why.
Yes.
So American Bubble Boy can't beat their price on bubble wrap. Bubble Boy is garbage, in my opinion. The way it sticks to itself drives me bonkers.
I hate the rolls that, like, I don't know, I'm not picking on any particular brand, but like they're supposed to be perforated and you like can't find the perforations.
Or the perforation doesn't work all the way through the tear.
Yeah.
So like you got to tear it off and then like it's tearing fine and then you're like, Rank! You know, what? Seriously.
Yeah. What I do when I rip bubble wrap and it's not tearing, I just rip it. It's all like
Yeah, I know.
jacked up.
I know, and then I go on and there's like a sliver this big with
Yeah.
the perforation. Yeah.
Because I don't care. I don't care. I don't have time to care.
Seriously.
Oh, for the love.
I don't have time to care if it's straight edge or not. As long as it's covering the product, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. American Bubble isn't sticky. I like the air pillows. Yes.
Adam
the
loves
big
those
ones.
air pillows.
I do. I will also
like
search free or cheap bubble wrap on Marketplace. Otherwise, it's Sam's Club for the win. I'm not buying.
I had
sell air
another
pillows.
experience with Facebook Marketplace this weekend. There's this lady, she had Cabbage Patch Kids, and I messaged her, and I'm like, where are you at? You know, where are you located? I want these. Do you still have them? Can you meet me? Actually, I'm on vacation for the next 10 days. I'll let you know when I get home if I still have them. Why do you have this on Facebook Marketplace then? I mean, come on. What is going on? People are so annoying. I hate Facebook Marketplace. I try like every other day to get shit off Facebook Marketplace, and I never can get anything because these people are all ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why are they all like this? I mean, why are you the way you are?
They don't sell air pillow. Well, they do, but it's not cost effective. But they sell a machine. And the machine
Isn't it
is
like
very
$1,000 or something?
You can get a cheap one, but I don't know. I thought about it a while back, and I looked into it. I think it's like $200 for the cheap one, and the reviews are very, very mixed.
We don't use it. We wouldn't use it enough.
Well, if we had the machine and it was inexpensive to make, meaning like it could replace the rolls of paper.
But the rolls are like $3.
Right, and that's the problem. But, I mean, we would use them if we had the machine, but I don't know. Maybe we can get a sponsor of one of the machines, and then that would make it...
Where are we going to put the machine? We don't need it.
We'll find a place for it. To be honest, I use a lot more paper than bubble. Yeah, same here. Measure the Sam's Club. Yeah, I don't think Sam's Club will care. I don't think Scotch will care very much. I hate everyone. Yeah, the general public sucks for the most part. Because it's Facebook. Yeah, that's right. I'll stick with my Sam's Club rep too. Everybody likes Sam's Club. I like coffee, my dog, and maybe 3 people. that's pretty
funny.
simple. That's kind of where I'm at. Except I'd probably throw some food in on that list too. Tommy sticking to itself is how Bubble Boy tested out their tape. I think Sam's Club Bubble is 3 meters. That's what I use.
3 meters?
3M. Oh, 3M.
Yeah.
I thought it was Scotch. Oh.
Scotch is 3M.
Oh, well, then we were both right.
They're the same company.
Yeah, we were both right. So how do you like that?
I love it.
Yeah. 3M
Love
brand. Okay, there it is, 3M brand. You can get it. Yes, you can. Yeah, that's like the same thing they use on Amazon, and then you buy the strips of plastic, and it inflates them and then heat seals each one, and then you get like a strip of them. It's not cheap for the good one, and then like I said, the cheap one that's on Amazon, it got like there were reviews where people were like, "Oh, it works fine for my needs. You know, I only use like 7 or 8 a day or 10 a day, and it works just fine." And then there are people that are like, this thing broke after 3 days. And so, you know, it's just hard to figure out, and spending $200 on something that might break in 3 days was a little worrisome to me. And now we don't want to spend that money because it's not in the budget this year. So,
Well, I mean, we could spend the money. It just, we wouldn't use it. I mean, it's stupid.
well, like I said, if it was cheaper than buying paper, then it would.
But it isn't. That's what I mean.
Okay. My Sam sells Scotch. Oh, same company. Mind blown. Oh, look at that. Plain is Plaid, 3M, or Scotch. There you
Yep.
go. Tommy gets his bubble wrap and a bottle of Scotch all on one trip. That's probably true. Paul works at Sam's Club, and he gets all the packing supplies for free. What's up, Roman? Yeah, maybe
Hello.
I'm confused. I buy Scotch liquor and 3M bubble wrap at Sam's. Maybe I'll go sober. Tommy buys the big, like, you know, like 6 liters of Johnny Walker while he's there, and drinks 3 of it before he buys the bubble wrap, would be my guess. So, I like my Scotch heavily peated. I'm not a Scotch fan. Never have been.
It's okay, but the peat tastes almost like pukey.
The what?
The peat.
Oh, the peat.
The peat flavor is like
No.
tastes like pukey almost. Like
Yeah, I tried.
vomity.
I tried to get into Scotch because like a friend of mine was big into Scotch, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta try this. It's real good." And I'm like, I just don't like Scotch.
It's okay. I mean,
I'm like like if I'm drinking anything brown, it's typically gonna be Jack Daniels,
brown.
or Captain Morgan. Like those are really the only two I like. I guess I'd go with Jim
brown.
Beam and Crown Royal, but I don't know. I think I'd stick with. I just don't like Scotch.
I like whiskey.
Yeah, but not neat. You don't drink it neat.
I have.
Mixing Scotch is like blasphemy.
I would never mix Scotch. What I'm saying is, like, I like going to those places that give you like a flight of their different whiskeys, so you can taste them.
You can be like, I'm getting lemon notes.
We did that. We went to that Wiggle Whiskey. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Everyone
And
was
I
like,
also went to.
everyone was like,
Kentucky.
you get vanilla and chocolate, and I'm like, I taste whiskey.
Who cares what you get? Just drink it.
Yeah. I taste whiskey. It tastes like whiskey. I use bubble wrap from BB, but I don't like the recycled version. It's not sturdy like the bad for the planet version. Got it. Got hooked on Bushmills Irish whiskey when I went to Ireland many years ago. Bushmills is good. I do like Irish whiskey. I used to drink Jameson all the time. Neat. In fact, when I moved here, I was on a Jameson kick, and I would drink Jameson all the time. And then that last time we were at the casino with friends of ours, I tried it again, and I'm like,
There's so many types of Jameson, though.
yeah, I did. I was normally green bottle regular Jameson guy, and I hadn't drank it for a very long time, and it just wasn't. I didn't enjoy it. So, but anyways, Tina, it's a good one. Redbreast 12 cask strength Irish whiskey is awesome. Okay, try that. Sarah, when we were in Killarney, is that right? You think I got it right? Killarney, Ireland. I'm so not used to getting things right. Ireland, we did an Irish whiskey tasting experience. It was awesome. That does sound awesome.
Yeah, I went to Maker's Mark in Kentucky and a couple other of the distilleries, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Susan did the Wiggle flights too. Yeah, that was fun. I like Wiggle.
Yeah,
That's a local whiskey place for those of you that don't know.
Yeah, it's good.
Take care. Got to run. Keep up the good work. Thank you, RJ. Thanks for coming by.
See ya.
And if you see us on KDKA, tell us because you want entertainment. Watch my facial expressions while doing a whiskey flight. Redbreast is the best in my opinion. Okay.
I went Redbreast. I'm gonna get some of that.
Didn't you get? Oh, you got little bottles of it, and it turned out to be vanilla. Or some
Yeah, gross.
God, what is in this room that is driving my nuts? I thought my
driving your nuts.
No,
driving your nuts.
I know. I realize I said that.
Something's driving your nuts.
It's driving my eyes nuts.
I don't know.
I thought it was the smoke from last week, but it's not smoky around here anymore, and now my eyes are burning again.
I don't know what to tell you.
Jeez. 10-year Bushmills for the win. There you go. Maker's Mark 101 weeded bourbon is pretty damn tasty. There you go.
Weeded bourbon.
Remen, I've never known you to be picky about breasts. It's probably true.
Seriously.
I've never had that though. That particular brand of Irish whiskey. We might if you try it. I'll have to try it because I've never. Is it expensive?
Who cares?
Says the girl that'll save 12 cents by getting crappy cereal instead of the good stuff.
I like it. I am not you, Adam.
Your brown squares.
I like brown squares. They're brown grams. Actually, get it right.
Brown grams. Sorry, brown grams.
I haven't been eating cereal. I've been eating junk. I've been eating party pizzas, chips, Whoppers.
We did get the party pizzas, yeah. The square party pizza. We found another flaw with them squaring up the party pizzas is that when you put it right on the rack of your oven, it kind of falls a little, and then you got a bent pizza when you take it out. But I don't think they care. So, but yeah,
They don't give a shit.
we did get some after the last time around, and it was just as good as I remember it. So.
It was just as good.
So, Adam, the video on where you packed a cabbie to go overseas, that was sold through eBay International Shipping. I packed a cabbie that went overseas?
I don't think she's making it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be. We're back on it. We opted back in. So yeah, it would have to have been. Oh, no. You're talking about the one that I packed up last video. And no, that was a drop shipper. It's going to Wilmington, Delaware, and I know the address because we've sent a bunch of cabbies to Wilmington, Delaware to this same drop shipper. And so it's going to China without a doubt because it always, that's very common. Wilmington or Seattle or Portland, typically they're going to drop shippers because you can look and because the person that buys it is the customer. They're just using the address of the drop shipper and then the drop shipper sends it to them. But you can look on their profile on eBay and it will say where they're located. And the person that bought this last one was, their profile was in China. The advantage to that though is returns are few and far. I don't think, has anybody ever had a return from a drop shipper? Cause I don't think it's even possible because once they ship it off, they can't very well tell eBay they're a drop shipper. So a little pricey for the cast strength, but the regular isn't exactly cheap. So there you go. Sarah said Great Value whiskey is the best bang for the buck other than Poppy Tarts and Fruity Loops.
I wish we had whiskey at our Walmart. I would buy it.
They don't sell, but they don't sell booze in stores in Delaware either.
It's still annoying. I'm just saying it's an annoyance.
But they do have privatized liquor stores, so there are much more liquor stores.
Seriously, why are you here?
Is he going to look at the camera this time?
He's rubbing.
What's he rubbing?
The keyboard. There he is.
Is he sleeping? He looks like he's sleeping. Yep.
You gonna purr into the microphone?
He did purr into the microphone. He stopped.
He did. Come on, get out of my cup. Oh, come on. No, now your hair is gonna be in it. Seriously.
Oh, that's fun.
For love.
Yeah, went to a drop shipper. I shipped fabric to Wilmington. Yeah, it's probably going drop shipper. Yeah, we saw you packing live on PTL, remember? I don't. And I feel like these people owe us money. Those aren't drop shippers.
We weren't on PTL.
They aren't drop shippers. They are freight forwarders. That's true. Okay, yeah. Drop shippers will order from you and then have to send it to the customer they sold it to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. By the time they get the return, get the return period is over usually. That's true. Best bourbon for the price is Evan Williams bottled in bond, aka white label. That is also true.
Yeah, Evan Williams isn't bad for the price.
Yeah. Roman says that's true twice.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
true.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, guys, I have show and tell. I don't know what this is. I have to look it up. I didn't look it up.
We have to get a show and tell intro for you.
I have show and tell. OPA 1 Blue Point. What are these? Are these like game pieces from a game?
Maybe.
Why do I have this? I needed to Google it and I didn't do it. I could probably just look it up.
Do an image search on them real quick. They could also.
They
could also. I don't know.
And then on top of it, I have a Mississippi sales tax token. That's what the white one is.
What does that do?
I don't know, Adam. I didn't even know I had these.
There you go.
They were all in this box.
There you go.
Oh, can I sell those?
They are worth money.
Then I guess I can. Okay, I will. I was going to throw this in the trash. And I looked at it and I was like...
It's a good thing you didn't throw it in the... Well, look them up real quick. What are they worth?
Probably like 20 cents. Probably nothing.
Can we cash them in for government? Can we cash them in for government cheese?
I'll take cheese for them for sure.
Junk Monkey says the blue ones are tax tokens too.
Okay. Junk Monkey knows everything.
A little bit of everything.
He knows it all.
It's true. I mean, to be fair, Jackass Retro did also.
OPA Blue.
The best buyers are American Airlines International Shipping. I've never had one of this. Some can be crazy money.
I don't think these blue ones are though.
They say OPA, so pretty sure they are ration tokens.
They are. Yeah. Oh, some of them say VV and some say TX, I guess. It just depends, like, because one of them is selling for one of these is selling for $20, but then another one's selling for $3.75.
Yeah, but how much are they sell? How much are they? Have they sold for?
That's what I just said.
Oh,
I said
sorry,
one.
my little guy kicked on here.
Like one with a WT, which I have, says $14.99.
Jackass says use those letter combinations when you're comping.
Yeah, so like TT ones are selling for $6. Okay, I guess I'll put these on then.
What were they used for, more importantly?
It says war rations.
Oh.
Ration tokens. I never saw this before in my life.
Kelly also says it looks like it depends on what letters are on it. Depends on the
Yeah, that's what it looks like. From what I'm seeing. So okay, fine. I'll sell them.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, what
World
is
War
this?
II ration tokens. You turn them in for rationed items. Interesting.
Okay.
You only got so many. Could you get government cheese though? Because that's all I want. I'm still looking for the government cheese log that they used to send. They give my grandmother.
Cool. All right, I'll sell them.
100% worth listing. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Can you? Are you going to list them individually?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at the letters and put the same letters together.
Are they all the blue ones like the same?
Well, they have different letters on them. Like this one says TX, this one says VV, but they all look the same except for different letters.
Interesting.
Yes. So I mean, yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Instead of just throwing them in the garbage like I was going to do.
Tommy said I sold a phone to a freight forwarder in Florida a couple years back. They sent it to some third world country where the phone didn't work with the network. They wanted to return it. eBay closed it immediately. Yeah, they don't take kindly to that kind. Yes, dairy products were rationed. Those are so cool. Tommy, it's a good thing the buyer didn't fly to Delaware to return it. Yeah. There are also ration tickets and ration books that are worth good money. The more obscure the item, the more they are worth, typically.
I could see that.
There you go. Interesting.
The Mississippi plastic tax token is worth like $2.
Yeah, okay.
I'll still...
Is there a lot of solds, though?
Only like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Listen, someone will come through and maybe buy all of it.
Yeah, maybe I will.
That seems to happen quite frequently lately.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. If you couldn't find the tickets for usually large amounts of something can be worth a lot also. Pretty much all staples and commodities were rationed. People grew victory gardens and raised rabbits and chickens to help. Interesting.
Chickens.
You had to murder the rabbits and chicken. That's the part I just don't. I mean, if I had to do it, I'm sure I could do it. Like if it was between me murdering a rabbit or us eating tonight and, that kind of thing, I probably would do it. I'd be able to do it. But if it's just randomly murdering a rabbit and trying to eat it.
Well, why would you randomly be murdering
Well, I mean,
a
there are
rabbit?
people that hunt or that raise their own food and stuff like that. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. I think I could do it.
No, and only if I had to.
There's some lady on YouTube that's trying to be 100% self-sustaining. She has like all these like crazy amount of kids, like 10 kids or something. And she's trying to only get food from like farms and like co-ops or whatever, not go to the grocery store and grow the rest of her own food and stuff like that. No, it's so much cheaper.
Really?
I mean,
she's growing your own food.
She's growing all of her own vegetables, and she has chickens and stuff. And she knows
she's murdering chickens.
Well, she's buying like a whole cow. You know what I mean? So she's getting like a good price on it, as opposed to going.
Is she slaughtering all her own animals?
No, just the chickens. I think she's getting the beef from like a farmer or something. I want to do that. I don't want to go to the grocery store anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting the bread maker.
That's gonna stop us from going to the grocery store. I know Adam's new thing is did you already order it?
I'm going to.
Okay.
Well, probably after the live. I'm pretty excited.
He's really.
I would like you to review it though. For some reason, I don't know why.
What? What do I know?
I don't know. I just want you to take a look at it.
Our friends came over yesterday and we were talking about like cooking and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I remember when I lived in my old house before Adam and I moved in together, and they did like the home inspection on my house, and they were like, they inspect the appliances too, in case you're including them or whatever. And people leave their stoves usually and stuff like that, which I did. And they're like, did you know that 2 of the burners on your stove don't work? And I'm like, yeah, I have literally no idea, because I hadn't used my stove for like 2 years.
Yeah. Well, no, you did. You used it right when we first started dating. I remember you sending me a picture of your canned chicken in a pan.
Adam, I was cooking and putting it on a salad. After you cook canned chicken, you can't even tell it was in a can. You eat it in buffalo chicken dip.
I know, but I don't cook it in a pan. Yeah, did you even salt and pepper that chicken?
Yes, Adam. Don't worry about it.
I sold a 100-pound sugar ration ticket for like $50 a while back.
Dang.
Then you could have one of those really cool rabbit keychains. I know. I chopped it off myself.
I used to have one of those in high school.
My grandmother raised all things feathered by the hundreds, if not thousands. Sometimes she would decide she had too many birds on the yard and couldn't eat chicken for weeks. Huh, interesting. Wow. eBay notifications are broken again, not getting any notifications of sales. We just got them.
Yeah, we totally just did. That's a legit thing.
Yeah.
It seems to be working for us.
Seems to be. But who knows, really. Yeah. So the what was I saying? Yeah. So bread maker, getting a bread maker, it's gonna be awesome. Because everybody told me that like it's so much better making bread in a bread maker rather than making it yourself, like with bread pans and a KitchenAid mixer. So I'm gonna give it a shot.
So wait, does it mix it and everything?
Apparently, I don't know. That's
so
why
wait a minute. You're telling me I just dump all this flour and sugar and whatever the hell else you'd use to make bread into a little machine, and it mixes it and makes it raise and bakes it for me.
That's correct. And it needs it. And lets it rise.
How's it need it? Is there little fists in
there? There's a hook in it.
Oh.
And then I don't know. I'm sure you have to take the hook out or something. I don't know.
This sounds all very wild to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
They make chicken in a can. Yeah, they actually make whole.
Yeah,
chicken
you guys, you never heard of chicken.
They make shredded chicken in a can, which you can use in like chicken salad sandwiches and stuff like that, or buffalo chicken dip. And then they also make they actually make a whole chicken in a can, which is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Like the air fryer, used it once and returned it. You returned your air fryer? Oh my god!
What is happening? We use that thing every day.
Oh my god, we love our air fryer.
Yeah,
our air fryer is the Ninja Foodie. It's an air fryer, pressure cooker, and a sautéer, which nobody uses the name sautéer. But we use that thing every day, or a lot. It makes chicken
every
nuggets
day.
So much better than in the stove. Yeah, they use a lot.
You're right.
The bread machine, it's a 2-pound loaf, and it's like this big. But for me and Sarah, it's plenty. Yep, dump all the ingredients in there and hit a button. There you go.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. I sell a lot of replacement paddles for bread machines. Yeah.
How's this a thing?
Have you seen this guy on YouTube that bought quail eggs at a grocery store? He then hatched them under the incubator. That's creepy.
Why? How else would you?
I thought they weren't fertilized. I thought the majority of eggs that we eat aren't fertilized, so they can't hatch.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought that's how you. What I meant was, I thought that's how you hatch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You're probably right. Yeah, I don't think you could just buy an egg, right?
I didn't think. Maybe with quail eggs it's different, but I know with chicken eggs they're not fertilized eggs because they take them.
What's up with quail eggs? Are they like good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why don't we ever get any?
They're like this big.
I know. Why don't we get them?
And they're expensive.
I see them at the Asian store sometime.
Yeah, because they make quail egg shooters with them.
What's that?
Which is sake.
Ooh, they eat it raw.
Salmon roe and a quail egg.
They ate it raw.
Yeah, they're good too.
I had an oyster shooter on vacation. I
had a lot of them one night in San Francisco at Blowfish.
I don't know even
the name of the name of
I ate that.
The sushi place was Blowfish Sushi, and my friends were like, "We got to go to this place because it's Blowfish Sushi, and they have the blowfish." And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat it." Like,
isn't that the one that can be poisonous?
That's right. Then found out that it's just the name. They don't have the blowfish because you can't serve the blowfish in the United States. Well, back then you couldn't. So, yeah. Really sad. Because I really wanted to try it. Used my Instapot twice with no success. It's still in the pantry. We've used it. You know what, Tina? To be honest with you, make pulled pork with it. It's really easy. You can find Instapot pulled pork recipes, and it's so much easier. I mean, smoking it is obviously the best, but I've made decent pulled pork in our Instapot. Just pulled some leftover pizza out of the air fryer.
Yeah, the air fryer is bomb for leftover.
Absolutely tell you're eating a whole chicken from a can. Yes. Have you had one, Kelly?
Ew.
I've seen them. I've never had the tried it because they just look gross. Air fryer is great for reheating leftovers, yeah. Or frozen like chicken nuggets and hot dogs are actually quite good in the air fryer if you don't feel like firing up your grill or something like that. They're pretty good. What else do we use it for? Vegetables. Oh, roasted potatoes are really good in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Bacon. Sarah cooks bacon in the air fryer. Works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The word fryer infers fried. Nope, didn't taste fried. No, it doesn't taste. You
fry the stuff with oil and it works fine.
Yeah, but it's not an air fryer. It's a convection oven. That's all it is. It's very similar to the New Wave oven. It's just more they marketed it as an air fryer and people bought into it, but you're right, it does not taste right. The alcohol does cook the egg, that is true.
Ew.
Less talk, more fugu.
What's that mean?
Victoria says, just make sure to keep your dog away from the bread maker. Yeast is very toxic to dogs. It's one of the most common poisonings. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for telling us.
We will have to do that. Last time I made bread, though, he stole half the baked loaf.
Loaf, I'm sure, is fine.
Oh, yeah. I made 2 loaves, and then Sarah was sitting in here shipping or something. I don't remember what you were doing. And I'm like, do you want to try some? And you're like, yeah. So I brought it in, and then I came back out, and the half a loaf that I just cut up was missing. And it was in the spare bedroom with a big chunk taken out of it because somebody stole it. I think blowfish is still a no-go in America. Yeah, I think so. I grew up on canned food, unfortunately. So you have had the chicken. What did it taste like? Was it slimy?
Probably nasty.
Frozen corn dogs are great that is true. Frozen corn dogs. Sure. Do you line your air fryer in foil? No, I don't. We don't. We have the way ours works is it's like an Instapot, and then you set this like tray or this like basket in there, and then the top that comes down has the air fryer attachment on it. And if you want to use it in Instapot, you got to put another lid on it. So we have this basket that just comes right out, and we can clean it.
And there's a rack and stuff.
Yeah. Steak does great in air fryer. Fillets are also, so yeah, we've done that before. Sure. Well, I've like pan fried them and did like a hard sear on them and finished them in the air fryer. It does work. Yeah. Simpson reference. Nobody gets my Simpson reference. I don't remember that. So
I don't like the Simpsons really.
My mother fried everything in a cast iron skillet, steak included. There's no better way to cook a steak than in a cast iron skillet. I mean, grill's close, but cast iron skillets are the best. So I don't want to talk about it. Okay. It's traumatizing. Manchu's here. Did I miss the Polaroid film?
No!
Yeah, you did. No, you did. She unboxed it and she took a couple pictures and
nice.
Yeah, it just was it was already done.
I couldn't resist. I'm sewing a cabbie foot right now. I couldn't resist. Seriously? I couldn't resist. This is the good foot. This is the bad foot.
No, nobody can see.
I couldn't resist. I'm going to give it toes again. This is what it's supposed to look like. Wait, hold on. What's happening? See, it's supposed to look like
What is happening?
This one, I'm sewing its toes.
Did you sew its ankle too?
Yeah. I did. I'm giving it new life. I'm taking away its lymphedema. For real, though, I promise you, I will get it this week.
I don't remember that episode when Homer ate the blowfish. My family didn't really believe in seasoning other than salt and pepper, and that only does so much to cover up the acquired taste. I could say, son of a cabbie foot. Yeah. Have you tried Mamwich? I love Mamwich sloppy joes, but Sarah hates them.
I don't like sandwiches that fall apart.
But you did like the one I made. What was it called? I can't remember.
The something made.
I gotta look it up now.
It's called Sunmade or something made. But I didn't eat the sandwich, remember? I just ate the ground meat in a bowl.
No.
Because I can't stand it when sandwiches fall
The
apart.
Made Right. The
Yes,
Made Right
Made
sandwich.
Right.
I made it, and it was really good. Recommend.
It was
It's. I
good.
guess it's like an old cafeteria sandwich that they used to serve back in the day, and maybe it was only a specific region, but I saw it like on a TikTok or something like that. And I'm like, that actually looks good. We should try it, and it was good. So
It was actually good.
they'll be live on PTL at noon, though. That's true. Yeah. Sarah, are you doing that with a straight needle? A curved one might be easier.
I am doing with a straight one. No, but it's pretty easy like this. I have a curved needle, but I have this down to a science.
She does do a pretty good job of it. Yeah.
I'll be done in like 2 minutes.
So yeah, Made Right.
Maybe,
That's it.
maybe not. Yes,
Does anybody
Made
know
Right.
where it came from or what it is?
It's a sandwich.
Yeah, I know it's a sandwich, but like, what was it? A diner food, like in an area, or what?
I think it is. I think it's from Iowa, maybe.
Iowa. Okay.
I could be lying though.
It's like that. It's probably. I figured it was something like that, or
I think
like
that's
that.
what Bill told me that was from Iowa.
Like that sandwich that I can't ever remember the name of that we had at near Kevin's house.
Oh, the
Oh man.
Oh crap! What is that called?
Oh no, Kevin, are you lurking?
It's
I remember it was a burger with egg and this weird mustard relish and cheese.
Yes.
Damn it.
What is that sandwich
That
called?
was so good.
Isn't it like a Western?
The Western.
Cheesy Western.
Cheesy
isn't
Western.
it?
There it is.
It's a
There it is.
cheesy
There it is.
Western, I think.
There it is. Yeah. So good. Recommend if you're ever in Virginia, check that out. Did you teach yourself to refurbish Cabbage Patch dolls? Were there videos on it?
I'm sure there's videos. I never watch them. I just figure it out myself.
Yeah. She taught herself. There should be videos on it, but someone won't make them. So
I'm sure other people make them.
yeah. Hi, Sarah and Adam. Hello.
Hi,
Alyssa.
Oh, hi, Alyssa. Alyssa, I'm sewing a cabbie foot, a live cabbie foot sewing.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Mocha Loca. I love Mocha Loca. There's no good. There's
What's
not.
Moco Loco?
It's a Hawaiian dish. It's almost like Salisbury steak kind of looking thing. So good. There's no Hawaiian restaurants out here, Junk Monkey. Junk Monkey, well, probably don't want to let us know, but I was watching, this is going to get into marijuana talk again, but I was watching I think it's TLC has it, or Discovery or somebody has Growing Belushi, and he has a big weed farm out in Medford, and it's crazy. It's a great show, too. Like, it's not all about that. It's just a great show. And they Dan Aykroyd's in it, and they do a Blues Brothers strain, which I love the Blues Brothers, so it was just a great show for me. But yeah, Medford. If you're near Medford, I believe you can visit the farm. Blimpie? No, I haven't had a Blimpie in a very long time. She wants to keep her secrets. There you go.
I just don't want to make videos.
We had whatever was put on the plate, and we had to eat it all. Sloppy Joe's, yes. Variations of slop, probably yes.
There, look, she's all done. She has her toes again.
Let's see.
Look at her. See?
Look at that. And actually, do you make it look like the other one on purpose?
Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Why?
No, because like you could make it not look like the other one, but no. Why does her right foot look like it's broken?
What are you talking about?
Like it's on an angle.
I don't know. That's just how she's living her life. Look, she's cute, right? Her hair, though, needs some help. I've had her in the basement for a while, and I just, how I hate these ones with the silky hair because it's so much.
I'll be right back.
Work.
Talk about your cabbie.
It's so much more work, and I just hate dealing with them. So, but this one's hair isn't too bad. See, that's not real naughty or anything. Actually, she's in pretty good shape. If I give her some conditioner, she'll look pretty good. So, I mean, really, this is the best conditioned hair I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
In one of I know, right? This is from Karen. If you're watching, Karen, she gave me this one a while ago, and I have just been avoiding it. But it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
In fact, I don't think I'm even gonna condition the hair. I think I'm just gonna try to brush it out tomorrow.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Adam. That's where I was going with. People might like how. Yes, I agree. Loco Mocha Hawaiian hamburger. Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing great, and now Cabby's going to have toes. Made Right started in Iowa and Ottawa, Iowa. They're called canteens. That's where Roseanne got the idea for the Lunchbox restaurant now on her show.
There you go.
There you go. Marijuana talk. Yeah. Discovery's so funny. Yeah. Marijuana talk. I'm in. What if my mom comes down into the basement and hears this? That's right. Yes. Within 20 minutes of my house. That's awesome. You should go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You should go hang out with them. Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, I did. Thanks. I did it pretty quickly. I know. I've got like a method down now.
Yeah. Can you fix her cankles too while you're down there? She does.
I did. This is how they're supposed to be. The one that's how they're supposed to be. The one this one
turn her around. That's the cankle that he's talking about.
It's supposed to be like this.
The side view makes it look more cankly. Yes.
This is how she is. This is her life. This is how she is.
They are all like that. So
Isn't she beautiful? I can't wait to give her clothes tomorrow. Oh, and guys, so I did take 2 on the iron-ons, and they actually worked this time.
There you go.
I must have got a bad batch of iron-ons.
That's possible.
So I was able to make more clothing. Look here, let me show you. See? Oops, it's upside down. See?
Great.
It actually worked this time.
Yeah, great.
So we got that, and then I made I have this one, and Alyssa, who's in here, I have a pink one saved for her for whenever I get lemon kids. She's waiting on a lemon kid, so hopefully I'll be getting some this week, because I am getting a lot of Cabbage Patch this week.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
So yes, I made a comeback from my bad iron-on experience.
Tommy says you can make a fortune doing fetish cabbies, maybe some hammer toes to start. In case anybody's wondering, I did pick up some ice cream yesterday. I already polished off one container there. Well done, sir. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. By Menon. Oops. Ottumwa, Iowa. Stupid autocorrect. That's close enough.
Ottumwa.
I accept her on just how she is. Are these vintage iron-ons or new?
They're vintage. Yeah. I have one, I think a couple left. Oh no. All I have left is like these. This is all I have left.
There you go.
There's the test sample. Does anyone ever use the test sample? It's just a
Probably
square.
Not. Probably not.
Who would do that?
I mean, you got to test it somehow, right?
I know, but it just doesn't seem to work so well.
No. Speaking of which, Peter PokeTuber, Belushi's Farm sells in Massachusetts. If you're interested in some Blues Brothers stuff. Damn it, now I want ice cream. There you go. I believe now that we're on the ice cream, I believe they also sell the Blues Brothers strain ice cream in Massachusetts as well.
It's marijuana ice cream?
Apparently.
That sounds wild.
They had Guy Fieri taste it, and he said it was really good. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. But,
interesting.
it was, I mean, other than that, it was an entertaining show. He's kind of an entertaining guy, and there was a lot about his brother, John, who died, which was cool, and then Dan Aykroyd was in it, and that was really cool. So I think a lot of it was real nostalgic for me. That's why I kept watching. And I binge watched the whole thing. It was good. It was a really good show. So now I'm back on. Now I'm on to Anthony Bourdain.
Oh yeah.
I never watched the latter half of his show. I used to watch it originally when it came out because when he started his show, I was cooking in restaurants, and so like I'd always watch his show, and then like I don't know, I just never really watched it after I got out of the restaurant industry. So, but yeah, it was a good show, and he was a really great person, a really good personality.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Had some depression issues, I guess. So
it's always so sad when that happens.
Yeah.
No one has any clue either, and it just happens.
Marijuana,
just like with that Twitch guy.
Just sounds like a vicious cycle. Yes. What's up, Kristen? How are you?
Hello.
I saw. Are you speaking at the Boss Reseller Remix, Kristen?
Ooh.
Did I see that correctly, or are you speaking at the list perfectly? I can't remember. But I did see you got a speaking engagement, so that's awesome. Congrats. The guy said Frank's Noodle House in Portland was good. That place sucks. Got a weed orange soda today. Gonna try it out later. Sounds interesting.
I've seen the sodas.
I mean, you get high, you get the munchies. You eat marijuana ice cream. You get higher, get the munchies, etc. Coma. Yes. Just like the DJ on Ellen. Yeah, that's sad.
Yep. Yeah, Twitch. That was so sad.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy was that was a shock to me. I
We
really
did good.
liked him.
Well, I think it was Emily's mom that recommended it, or maybe it was Tina. I can't remember who recommended it, but we did watch the Duggars
Oh God.
documentary. And other than the fact
the Subway one.
we already talked about that one though.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And I don't want to talk about it again because it's
Me
super
either.
creepy. But
It's awful.
the Duggars documentary was, I mean, we had to watch it because there was a cabbie connection there because the leader of their church or cult or whatever you want to call it thought that the Cabbage Patch guy, the guy who sold Cabbage Patches, was a warlock, and that he put demons in each doll or something stupid. But that, out of all the things, is the least messed up about that church. And it was really like messed up in so many ways. Like, aside from the son that got in all that trouble, the family itself is just weird. And the biggest thing I got out of it, one of the weirdest things that I always saw was when he was talking and his wife was standing next to him, the glazed, I'm super baked look on her face that I saw all the time. Like, you do it better than I do, but like when
she just like,
yeah, she would always be facing him and she'd always be like, and just like looking at him like he's majestic every time he's talking.
and she just, and the funny part is she's just actually paying attention to him. Adam says something to me and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, look at this. I'm like, no.
Yeah. And then the whole submit thing, like they're like, wives must submit to their husbands. And I'm like, how'd they get this to work?
Right.
But, yeah, it was very strange. Yeah, we are at Boss. Well, we're gonna try
That's
and make
cool.
We are gonna try and make it. It is in October, and it's the month following our 10-day vacation. But
I don't know
we're
if
gonna
we'll
give it a
make
shot. We are going to give it a shot because Kevin's there too, and a few other people that we really like, including
If
Kristen.
we're gonna give it a shot, and if we have to go there on a plane, just get me drunk first.
Well, that's what we'll do. I mean, that's fine. You're going to Vegas.
It's not because of the stress. It's the sitting there in the seat for 4 hours, not wanting to get up and pee, and just sitting there and just being.
Well, maybe we'll look into Spirit's big seats. Maybe we'll look into Spirit's big seats.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll be able to financially recover from September in time, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Plus, we need someone to watch the dog.
We're going to Delaware in September, and then we're going to Cincinnati in September, and then to go to Vegas in October might be a stretch, but we're going to try.
Especially to get someone to watch the dog.
If somebody wants to pay for us to go, we'll make it. So, moonshine ice cream is great.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Rob, I went to a barbecue spot in one of the Carolinas. He raved about. Same experience was terrible. See, it's funny because he was at a diner it was here, Kelly O's diner here, and it's good. It is quite good. And then I've been to a couple of his places in San Francisco that he went to, and those were pretty good too. So it's interesting. That was nuts. Yes, it was completely nuts. Yeah, Miss Monkey and I got good at spotting when I was lying about how good the food was. And he was lying.
So who is this?
Guy Fieri.
Oh, he was lying.
So maybe the Blues Brother marijuana ice cream isn't good at all. So, like most things, he's probably getting paid promotions for the places. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
The Curious Case of Natalia Grace is nuts too. Okay, you were onto us with the Duggars worked out, so we might have to check that one out.
Curious Case of Natalia Grace. I'll look this up.
How to make episodes and spitting out horrible food was not in the script. Yeah, that's true. Have you seen the Whitaker's Family? No, is that good too?
Yes, we have. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Whites of West Virginia or whatever.
Oh, the Wild Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. That was messed up.
Oh God,
those people were whacked. Yeah, I hope you guys come. I want to see you guys in IRL. Yeah, well, that'd be awesome.
IRL.
Do what the A-Team did to behave. Let's see. Guy went to a dinner in Victorville, California, and raved about it. Went 2 times and it was good. Yeah, I've been to a few. He went up to one on in Santa Cruz, diner in Santa Cruz, and I stopped there when I was in Santa Cruz, and that was really good. And then the couple here that are in Pittsburgh, he went to Permane Brothers, but that wasn't. I already knew that was good. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been to. I don't go searching for his stuff, but the ones that I've been to that he has been to haven't been bad. So maybe it's just a few. And you're right. He, even if the food does suck, what is he going to do? Spit it out on camera and say how terrible it was? That's not going to happen. So I'm sure it's once he's there. He's pretty much...
Yeah, the Whitaker are also West Virginia people. I think they're all inbred. Like they're the most inbred in the whole United States.
I might have to watch that. That sounds like a train wreck.
Yeah, I think I actually watched like a couple YouTube videos about them. Like when I was on this whole I don't know, I was on some weird spiral of watching weird things.
There you go. Kristen says, "I'll send you the Whitakers. It's on YouTube channel. It's another rabbit hole."
Yes, I believe I did watch some of the YouTube ones.
So they have something on the on television now, or is it only on YouTube?
I honestly don't know.
Oh.
But on YouTube, I know it was I don't know if it was Frontline or something on YouTube that I started watching it on. I don't remember. Or pure something white underbelly, I think maybe was the channel name. I don't know. Soft something underbelly. I don't remember.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I want to share. Crazy documentary TVs make me feel more normal. That's very true. His other interviews are crazy too. Weird stories. Start with the Stolen Valor one. Maybe. That would just make us really angry if it is actually about stolen valor. Guy hates fried eggs, and people were constantly trying to serve him food with fried eggs on top. You could see the anger every time.
Oh yeah, I know he hates eggs.
Yeah, he does hate eggs. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, soft white underbelly. That's what I thought. Yeah, I've watched some of the interviews. Yeah.
Great stories, all real. On a different note, season 10 of Alone starts soon on History Channel. What's Alone? Is it so? Soft White Underbelly is a YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe
I'm surprised you don't know about it.
No. Weird Stories is the name of the... Ocus Weird Stories is the name of the channel. Okay. I'll check it out. Also, Tales from the Streets. That sounds good. I do like those. Speaking of streets, did you see what happened in Philly today?
No, I don't watch the news.
I mean, other than the fact that all the normal stuff that happens in Philly, something extra bad happened in Philly today.
I have no clue.
Yeah, a tanker truck blew up under I-95 overpass and melted the freeway, and so it's collapsed.
Oh my!
So I-95, which is, I hate I-95. It's a major freeway going down through Philly. Yeah, tanker truck exploded and melted the freeway. So it's closed. Sucks.
Interesting.
That's going to be a problem tomorrow morning.
But not for us.
No, thankfully. Another good channel. So I guess that is a good one. I love Code Blue Cam. What's that, JD? If you can tell us.
It's probably something. It's probably like police or something.
You've never watched Alone? A dozen people get dropped in separate remote areas alone. Last to remain wins money.
No.
Is it a train wreck, though? Because we need train wrecks. We need people freaking out.
It needs to be a train wreck.
People making really dumb decisions that we can laugh about. Those are the kind of things we need. Because Naked and Afraid was really good at first. And then, it just got to the point where it was they started letting people leave midway through the thing.
Well, Adam, some of them got bit by poisonous things.
And some of them were just uncomfortable and just didn't want to be there anymore. Well, got in an argument with their partner or whatever.
I mean, how would you like to be there with somebody that you had no idea?
Absolutely not. There's no effing way.
Well, now Adam was
stripping down and going out into the wilderness. There's way too much that can go wrong with equipment that shouldn't be exposed to the wild.
Adam was on looking through things to watch today, and he was going through, and they have a Naked and Afraid Love or something.
Yeah, how's romance?
That not porn? What is happening? Well, here's the thing. I was thinking to myself back when that show started, how are these? They're hooking up. They're hooking up. They're hooking up. Maybe not all of them.
I'm fairly certain you
Some of them
smell
are hooking
bad
up.
real quick.
Adam, do you think it matters? Please.
I don't think so.
Some of them were totally hooking up. Am I right? I'm right. They're hooking up.
Trains flying off rails, tanker trucks taking out bridges. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I put them on while cleaning shoes and often find myself sucked into the story that I stopped cleaning. Nothing to see here, right? Left Field Production Company had a chance to be a gem on the mining show they produced. Interesting. You can only take 10 items, have to hunt or fish for food, build shelter, survive sub-zero temps, filming all yourself. I'm not like that. Code Blue Cam is an American YouTube channel. It features videos of police body cam footage obtained through public records. Oh, interesting. Always late. Wait, did Roman change his thumbnail mid live?
No, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. Naked and Afraid of full penetration coming to FFXXX next summer.
I'm telling you. You know they're hooking up. You know they are. Especially since now they have a show called like Naked and Afraid Love or something.
I wonder if it's a show like where they're actually naked and afraid again, or it's just like after the show they fell in love type. That's probably what it is.
Oh yeah, Adam, that could be right.
Because there's no way they're like, because that's essential. They'd essentially be just showing porn.
But
out in the middle of nowhere.
I would have to say that some of those people are married when they go onto the show. Some of them aren't. They're single. I don't think I would like you going on that show.
Well, I wouldn't go on that show, so
I'm just saying, if you did want to, I don't think I would like it. Not because I don't trust you, because I don't trust the other hoe that's going to be on there. Jimmy tried to get my man. I might have to go fight her. I might have to outdo her in a basket,
my episode. You just
in a basket weaving contest.
My episode, all of a sudden you just see a girl wearing a Daily Cabbage shirt come blaring out of the jungle and start beating on the other girl.
I'd be like, I can sew doll toes. What can you do?
That's right. Roman is on his KGB name, not his picker name. Got it. Adam, it's time to be human again. Matrix has released me. Oh, there you go. So, I go from naked afraid to broke and divorced. That's right. Other hoe.
Yeah, the other hoe.
That's right.
Who's this hoe?
What is happening?
Although, you know who is killer, and I think she was on that show like 4 or 5 times. I stopped watching it. I follow her on Instagram. Is that Laura Zara? That lady is wild. She can do anything. She is like an ultimate survivalist. She's just wild. I mean,
so she's not a hoe, is what you're saying?
She might be a hoe. I don't know. But she is like legit. I mean, she is the real deal.
Fart sack checks. Let's beat a hoe with a cabbie. I like a good murder or mayhem story, but not police stuff. We like well, it used to be Live PD. Now it's
we haven't watched that for a while.
I know. I've been saving. I saw it the other day, and I'm like,
save it up.
Save it up. We'll binge watch it. Yeah, but oh my god, my eyes. Maybe it's this monitor or something. I don't know. But yeah, we like that show. Mainly because it's just they don't show any real sensitive stuff. They just show, and it's mostly people that don't have driver's licenses. But it's still that's the only real.
It's mainly people that don't have a driver's.
Had them be packing heat. You like the detective stuff, the interrogations. We tried watching the first. What is it? The first 48.
Oh, you like that show?
I didn't. No, I don't actually.
Well, how come it was always on then when we first started going
never
out?
Been on.
Yes, Adam, you always watched it.
I don't think
10 years ago when we first started going out, you were always watching it.
No. Because I've only.
Oh, I guess
like
that was
4
my
or 5.
other boyfriend.
It must have been because it wasn't me.
It was you.
I very seldom watch the show.
You watched it always.
No, I didn't.
You must have been high.
No. Criminal Minds have some weird stories. Yeah, I don't know. Network TV acting bothers me now. Like your mom was watching that FBI
and
show
Delaware.
And Delaware. And that the acting was so poor. And it just drove me nuts because they were like, oh my God, this lady is going to kill somebody. You need to get and find her. And we're like, couldn't they have found better actors? Like,
I wasn't paying attention.
Was it not in the budget? Like, what happened? Couldn't you plug Coke during it or Coca-Cola or something during it? Like, what's What's going on? These people need a little more energy. Live on patrol on YouTube is real live unedited patrolling by Ramsey County Sheriff carjacking team. Some nights are slow, but others are chases left and right. That would be interesting. No, my day job was in law enforcement for 12. Oh, really?
Nice.
Awesome. That's pretty cool.
Good for you.
You better watch what you say around Emily's mom. She might have some people.
I used to do background checks for like 10 years.
She might have some
now I do this. It's such a dream.
Are your next cabbie story is gonna be you? I quit.
No,
getting out.
It's not gonna be.
Even though you claim people hate cabbies now, but
yeah, I haven't sold that many this weekend. That's all right. It's fine. It'll come back. It'll come back.
We sold
like 3, I think.
Is it over?
No, I packed it up already. The one canceled. It's up there.
Did you thank Alyssa for buying the coffee mug on dailycabbage.com?
I thanked her in real life. I mean, I talk to her all the time. Yeah.
Person of interest is so creepy in how they track people. Like, sure, it's all possible and does it, and does happen. What do they do? They track them like with their cell phone record, their cell phone or something. So there used to be 4 live patrol channels, but all have disappeared other than live on patrol. I miss them a lot. Huh. Like I said, we watch On Patrol live on Peacock. And that's really the only one. We've been just thumbing through weird documentaries lately, which I don't know what we're going to watch after this.
I don't know either. I'm going to watch me eat some food. I just don't know what.
You know who haven't checked in with in a while is that living alone in Japan girl.
Oh yeah, I love those people.
Those people, it's only one girl.
I know. Well, there's
Sarah
a guy too, isn't there?
No. Oh, well, that guy with that goes to the pod. No, I'm talking about the girl that lives in that tiny little apartment and she makes dinner.
Oh God, her cooking is just not good.
Is bad in that stove.
I mean, I don't mind watching her, but I like the traveling ones where they stay in the pods. Those are my absolute favorite. These people have like the best life. They're like, they go to this pod hotel. They're like, I'm going to go into my pod. I'm going to put my slippers on. Okay, let's go get a snack. I'm going to have a Coca-Cola and some crackers. Let's go to dinner. Then they go to dinner and then they get a snack. Then they're like, I'm going to go back to my pod. So they go back to their pod. They put on their room clothes. Let's go down and get the many offerings. I am going to get a Japanese beer and some ice cream. And I'm going to eat it.
Legitimately jealous of the people that travel in Japan is the fact that they have so many options other than jumping in a car or flying a plane. They can get on a train. They have buses, and nice buses, not Greyhound buses.
There's trains and buses here.
Yeah, but they don't go anywhere. And they take forever to get there.
Where do they go?
If we took a train from here to Atlantic City, we'd jump on Amtrak. We would go from here to Harrisburg. We would have a 2-hour stop in Harrisburg. Stupid. Right, but they don't do that in Japan. That's what I'm telling you.
I know. I guess
they have multiple trains. There's one train that would run from here to Atlantic City, and it'll lay over, and you stop in Harrisburg for 2 hours and just sit on the train, and then you go from Harrisburg to Philly.
I don't ride trains.
So, anyways, local murder trial here. Gal and her boyfriend doing drugs. She chopped him into bits and in her mom's basement. She's grinding through attorneys. Attacked her last one. Wow.
Damn.
Best life. Meanwhile, in the pod crying themselves to sleep. That's right.
It's so cozy in there, and they watch TV. I would love it.
Yeah. Is it on YouTube? It must be. Sounds like they just need to lobotomize her and lock her in a pet. They don't do that anymore, Junk Monkey. It's out. We have these people in the city that are called walk tubers. They just walk around the city and get tons of view. Yeah, I've watched a couple of those.
I still want to do like the IRL.
I watch the Tokyo one all the time, and I haven't watched it lately because the last Tokyo one I watched, I realized it was Christmas. And then I put it on the other day just to have something in the background, and it was still Christmas. And I'm like, wait a minute. They haven't done one walk around Tokyo since that they could put up instead of Christmas time?
There's a guy that drives his car around. I watch that one sometimes.
Monchi wants to know what drug. Meth. Not on any show yet, but it certainly has the makings for Netflix. It's like the Stephen Avery one. Oh, that was an addiction for a while.
Who's
there.
Stephen Avery?
Making a Murderer. Remember the guy from Wisconsin that lived in that owned the junkyard with his mom and his dad were still alive at the time, and he was said he was. Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, we watched it together.
That must have been your other wife.
He lived in Wisconsin. He was his mom and his dad were like 90, and they lived in a junkyard, and he lived in a trailer, and like he got busted for sexually assaulting his cousin at first, and then got out of jail for that, and then he got thrown in jail for murder and so forth. And
are we sure?
Yeah, you've watched it.
That it was me?
Look up a picture of him. You'll as soon as you see his face, you'll remember. Tons of NYC walkers get. Yeah, I bet. That was about a half hour from Green Bay. Junkyard still open. Yeah,
Stephen Avery.
Stephen Avery. Yeah, he's making a murderer, and then they found out like his cousin was involved or his younger cousin.
I remember now.
That was loud. The lady that killed her husband and wrote a children's book, How to Cope, is definitely going to be a movie. Wow.
Oh my God.
Children's book. I don't think I'd buy that book for my kids. This is a knife, children. Yeah, Action Kid was good. I stopped watching when he went to California. I don't remember. I don't know that one. But yeah, that was a good show. Tiger King was pretty good too. So yeah, they have some. I just don't know where they find these people. Like, who put Stephen Avery on their map that they made 2 seasons of a documentary about this guy? And it wasn't like the Jared one where it felt like they were really drawing this thing out. It was, I don't know.
Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze.
There was a lot to that story, and they had to cover all of it. Wow, everybody heard it. But you're still muted.
What would you like me to do?
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. So, I just hope the new Indiana Jones movie doesn't suck like the last steaming pile that they put out. Yeah, the last Indiana Jones movie was out there and not great. This one has potential, but I'm thinking this is his last one, right? He's already said that he's not making another Indiana Jones. Although knowing him, he might. Jared was a creep, man. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah,
I can't even. We were talking about it with our friends last night, and I'm like, I just want to stop talking about this.
Yeah,
it's
it was
just so
terrible.
Disgusting. She poisoned him and wrote a children's book about coping with the loss of a parent. Was on TV. She got all sort of publicity. Now she's in jail awaiting trial. Interesting. What is wrong with these people?
Oh, so many things. I almost dropped my thing.
Harrison Ford is looking pretty old. He is pretty old. I think he's in his late 70s. He's pretty old. We know he's not going to play Han Solo. Yeah, spoiler alert. We do know that. Although, who knows with Disney? They've already kind of screwed up the Star Wars universe, so they might bring him back. I read a little about that. Yeah, I didn't read anything about that. What? That's messed up. There was a bunch of them. Like, there's a ton of them on Forensic Files and stuff that could totally be a movie. Some of them are just weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, some people's kids, I tell you. I know, right? It's wild. It's weird, wild stuff.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody's favorite. I can't remember whose favorite that is. I think it's JD's favorite. I don't remember.
Oh.
Everybody seems to have a favorite sound effect, like Shorty Resells. Say what? Oh wait, no, this one. Loves the screaming sheep. That's one. That one is crazy, Tommy. They look like an all-American family. Yeah, so did the Duggars. They were like all happy, and
I don't know about if they look like the all-American.
Well,
family.
they looked happy in their world. Like if I had to be a Duggar for a couple years, I would probably hang myself in the bathroom. But
well, yeah, I mean,
no TV, no internet, no nothing. Cook for 38 people. Like, no, I'm out.
How do you have that many freaking pregnancies?
Yeah, Sarah's trying to figure that out. Like,
I mean, doesn't it only like? Can it only like? I mean, at that point, aren't the babies just like falling out? Do you even have to push? I'm sorry. Like,
I think she's like, oh, gave birth. Can someone cut that? And walks away.
like, I mean, I know she had to have one C-section. I was thinking about this last night. They had 2 sets of twins also. So
Yes.
technically she was only pregnant like 17 times.
Right.
So,
But that's still a ton. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, Sarah, when a boy and girl really like each other.
No, I just mean like physically. Like, how are you having this many babies? I've never had one, so I don't even know what even happens. I mean, I know a baby comes out of you, and I know it's kind of an effort to get it out. But after you have that many, doesn't it just like come right out?
Yeah. In Utah, I think any place with altitude is going bonkers. That's true. Yeah, JD's favorite. Wow. Well, I got no cha-ching, so calling it a day. Have a great week. See you, Tina. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Natalia Gray story is crazy. Maybe we'll check that out. The Duggars look like an all-American Alabama family, maybe.
It looks like something.
JD says, number 1, nailed it, shit walking. Nah.
That's the number 1 bullshit guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Number
bullseye.
1 bullshit guy.
There you go. That's your favorite one. I graduated with a guy who had 21 brothers and sisters, 3 sets of twins. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, because that John and Kate, whatever, they're divorced now too. Isn't he? He's in jail too, I think. But,
I don't know.
I think he is, but I don't remember. But she had 8 kids at one time, and that I'm sure is very difficult too. But well, probably worse. But yeah, having 17 kids or 17 pregnancies sounds like a lot. So. With that close family and friends in Tennessee, kind of an effort. I was pregnant once, and that was enough. If I hadn't had twins, I would only have 1.
Yeah, I'm sure it's kind of an effort to get those babies out.
I'm sure.
It's kind of an effort.
I just, like you said last night, I just feel like your body would give up after a while. And I didn't think that you could make it past like 5 or 6, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, I know people, like, not a lot of people, but, you know, like, I've heard of people having like 10, but having that many, again, like, they have to just be falling out at that point. They have to be, right?
I have thoughts, but none of which are good to share on YouTube. So, my great grandfather was the youngest of 27, 2 moms, 1 dad.
Wow. That's a lot.
My grandmother, I think, what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. My great grandmother had 7 children, maybe 8. So, both of my parents have 9 brothers and sisters.
Moths again.
My dad is the youngest of 12.
Wow.
That's crazy. We had a small family.
Same.
Yeah. So, I mean, with that logic, we would all just be walking around with poop just falling out. Good point. You got a point there. I have 2 brothers, 2 half brothers, and 2 half sisters. My dad was a player. Dad had it going on. Well, some of us are. That's right. Yeah. Now, you got a point there, Monshu, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess. That does happen when you get older.
Your poop just falls out?
Well, isn't that what incontinence is? It's just...
I think that is when you just can't, hold it in enough, and you poop and pee.
Yeah, but do you know it's happening when you're incontinent, or it just happens?
What are you talking about? Do you know? I think you know. That
Well, you know, but I mean,
it.
can you? I can't do it.
If you could stop it or get to the toilet, you wouldn't be incontinent.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's you can't stop it, or you don't know it's happening. That's the PG way of saying it.
I think you know.
Well, you obviously know after it comes out, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm curious. Is it just falling out, or is it just you can't hold it anymore? I don't.
Adam,
Let's stop talking about this.
Seriously,
It's just a Saturday night for me. I think there are 7 incontinents. If you don't know, there's a serious problem. It's probably true. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you ever see that "Oops, I pooped my pants" fake infomercial thing?
Yes.
Like that's the
Yeah,
the
on
general
Saturday
gist
Night
behind
Live,
that.
Oops, I shit my pants.
Oops, I pooped my oops, I crap my pants. That was the name of it.
Yes.
Yeah, and they dump that whole pitcher of iced tea into the diaper.
Yes, I saw that the other day.
The
for
best
some
part of that
reason.
whole sketch is the very end when they're like playing tennis and they both go to walk away and their ass is huge because the diapers like making it. That's the best. Yeah. Did I accidentally wander and trash the gas? Yes, you might have. Did you know that chickens have no control over their poop? They can't hold it if they wanted to. I did not. Fun
my
fact from
God.
Monshu. That would be awful.
They're incontinent.
They don't really care though. They just poop on the ground. So I mean, I guess we could technically, but that would, it depends on what part of the country you live in and whether or not that's legal. I never asked a chicken to hold it. Neither have I. Oh,
You know
yes.
you're shitting your pants?
I don't know. I'm not incontinent, so I'll let you know if it ever happens, whether I actually know it's happening or not. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a typical Saturday night for Tommy. Maybe he knows. So
Maybe.
Manchu who tested that theory. That's how I found out. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever really been around chickens for that long. It was a long, weird day. Yeah, it wasn't a weird day. It was a normal day for us.
Mine wasn't normal. I didn't wake up until like 3 p.m.
No, Sarah was sleepy.
And now I'm going to probably be up even later than usual.
The story of George Brett. Look it up. Do I have to?
George Brett?
Does this involve incontinence?
Seriously. George Brett? Oh, you're looking it up?
I'm looking it up. The Bellagio story? What was George Brett known for? He was Kansas City Royals pitcher, or winning batting titles.
I don't know.
Oh, George Brett shits his pants. One of the greatest third basemen in history, messing with some rookie in spring training by telling him the most embarrassed story. He crapped his pants. Oh, that's funny. You know, there's a bunch of people in sports that have done that. There was a running back that played for Michigan, later played for Philly, that did it. And then who was the coach at Penn State when you were there? Joe Paterno.
Mm-hmm.
He crapped his pants on the sidelines too. But he was also like 79 years old. When you get older, sometimes all it takes is a sneeze and all of a sudden you have a very surprised look on your face. I'm just saying, I try to hold it till the last minute and then run upstairs to the bathroom. Sometimes my judgment is off, okay? There you go.
Oh my goodness.
The Kansas City Royal pine tar, the Bellagio story. Yeah. Wasn't really pine tar. No, it wasn't. I pooped my pants last week. Ain't that hard. Not impressed. Shouldn't be admitting that.
Oh my.
Yeah, Joe Paterno. There's been a couple people. Now they apparently they have they have like a little tent on the sidelines that you can go do your business in football.
Oh,
that was a thing in football quite frequently.
There's a lot of pooping of the pants.
Yeah, if you look up like YouTube videos, they slow it down to where like somebody's wearing like the white tights, you know, and you can clearly see.
Oh!
Can you imagine being like a left tackle having to tackle that running back as he shit himself?
Oh my god!
But yeah, that does happen quite frequently.
Gross.
You would want to be a Cleveland Brown at that point with the brown pants, or even the black pants would probably hide it a little better.
Literally.
Yeah. See, Roman, there is an advantage to being a Brown, is that you can't tell if you crap your pants. So I can't wait till some running back gets tackled into the poop tent. That's right. Yeah, it's going to be a little weird. I'm imagining they empty that frequently to make that not happen. But, you know, you got to wear the brown pants. That's right.
Wild.
Oh, that was a good way to end the show, isn't it? Talking about
We didn't barely talked about food.
We talked a little bit about food. We talked about
Barely.
party pizzas. Oh.
Barely. We talked about
Sometimes
food.
we talk about food. This week was murder, weird.
I think I am going to
documentaries
eat.
and-
I did
and
get
food.
some flaming hot cheddar ruffles.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat those. I ate a container of Whoppers from last night until today.
Yeah, they're right here, actually.
I was eating them while I was shipping. I
Some
was just
people-
dumping them out of the carton into my mouth.
I could see this. Some people shit in boxing matches, getting hit in the stomach. Yeah. I'm having wine and cheese. Should be stopped up well for a few days. I don't know. The wine.
Oh, I love wine and cheese. Yum.
Don't say things like this. That's just disgusting. At one point, no, it didn't. You're wrong. You're lying. You got to be lying.
Seriously.
I mean, our dog does eat cat poop, so maybe
Gross.
it's really disgusting, but he does.
Don't dung beetles eat poop?
They do. Rabbits will re-eat their poop if there's.
Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Poop, poop, poop.
Are we done with this?
Yeah.
That's why dog eats poop. They think it's food. See, there you go. Whatever. All right.
Gross.
Well, that's a great way to end the show, isn't it?
Poop.
My dog used to eat rabbit poop. See, there you go. So, what do we got? Coming up on the channel, we'll do another video like we did last week. You guys seem to be enjoying them, so I'll find another weird thing to talk about during the video, and we'll walk around the house a bit. This show is... I got it. No, it started as food.
Okay.
Good one. This show has gone to crap. It certainly has. Remember your brown pants, yeah. All right, so yeah, next week we'll make another one of those videos, and then me and Sarah will be back here live on Thursday, 9:30. So come check that out. Is there anything you want to
Do
talk
it.
about? You got another giveaway coming up or anything?
I do. I have to buy the stuff for it. I am really behind. I usually do it the first week of the month. And I didn't do that at all. So
Good.
I have to go get the stuff for it. So soon.
Okay.
And I will be doing that. Go follow the Daily Cabbage.
All right.
Go buy a Cabbage Patch Kid right now.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you Thursday at 9:30.
Good day, sir.
Bye.
Good day, sir.